just going to check it out and see what the
Right,
sound.
is it actually working on the thing?
Give it a few seconds.
Hey,
Yes.
there we are.
Working fine.
Hey,
Good stuff. Right.
is the audio coming through all right on the stream?
Yes. Perfect.
So you're coming through, I'm coming through, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Nice. We are live.
We are live.
Okay. I'll let you edit the title because you've probably got more command over it than I do.
I thought I did, but okay, I'll do it now.
Okay.
I didn't save. In Twitch.
I'd let everybody know as well that we are live with
Yeah.
Generation 1 Pokemon.
Yep.
Post the should we post the link in there?
Yeah.
I'll post the link in there.
Oh, thank you.
Boop. Should we post the link in there?
Yeah.
I'll post the link in there.
Oh, thank you.
Boop. Okay. Hey, right. So, okay. I don't think anybody's on there yet, so we'll give him a chance to get on.
Yeah.
We're only at the title screen. It's not like we are our voices coming through all right? Is the sound all right for our voices?
Yeah, I think so. I think it sounds fine.
Sweet. I mean, as long as we can be heard, that's the main thing.
I think we can.
That sounds good. Right, okay, let's begin. Hey everyone, welcome to Pokemon Red. Going old school today. Slightly, well, we just kind of stuck this together in like the last 15 minutes, so we don't have our fancy graphics anymore. But you know what, this is Pokemon Red, this is the old school. Fancy graphics weren't invented back then, so, you know. I am Cole, and joining me is...
I'm T-Pop. Glad to meet you all.
Yep. So we're going to be playing Pokemon Red, and we're going to be probably breaking Pokemon Red as well, quite severely. I actually had a chance to check if this emulator even works properly, so if it craps out on me then, you know, let's see how that goes. And I probably will be violating the swear jar, maybe put that in the game. Yeah, it's Gen 1, it's going to be loud. I've already turned it down to like half volume. Is it drowning us out? You know, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more, because why not? Bear with. You know, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more, because why not?
This is a real Game Boy, by the way.
Yeah, this is absolutely real. I mean, to be fair, like, I've already got like multiple copies of this game, so it doesn't matter. Right, so anyway, here we go. I'll put it right down here. So yeah, hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon, of course, yes.
Yes.
Workplace, thank you.
What's your Twitter handle, by the way?
My Twitter handle.
Yeah.
It's twitch.tv/#trends.
Sorry, Twitter.
Twitter handle. Oh, it's #DDUT.
That'll do it.
For Destiny, Doom, Unreal Tournament. Even though I don't really play Unreal Tournament because it's like pre-alpha and then works.
Oh, there we go.
Right, so yeah, okay, I'm still working out what buttons do what at the moment, so you have to bear with me as I try and work out how to use this thing. Now I'm quiet. It's because I'm not leaning right into the microphone, like I can do this. How do I sound, Data? Do you think I sound alright?
You sound fine to me.
Sweet. Yeah, it's because I moved away from the mic. Right, so what is our name? Now, I'm actually going to put a certain name into here, and the reason why is because, as I say, this is going to be a slight glitch exhibition. There's going to be glitches going on there. So, I'm just trying to work out what the buttons do. So, for that reason, I'm going to be using a slightly modified version of my name, because one of the characters in this name is going to determine something later on. There we go. Always the biggest heel in Pokemon training history. That's me. Now, I'm sure we all remember Gary. I know back in the day, you know, I think, you know, when we were kids and we got to pick this guy's name, we all gave him rude names, horrible names, just like generally insulting.
I gave him a properly horrible name. I named him after my brother.
Wow, that's scary. But you know what? I like to think that we're above that sort of thing here on PokeCharms now that we're all adults. You know, we're not going to do anything like that. So, you know, that's only a really horrible person would do that, and just an immature person. So, anyway, we're going to get started. There's not really a whole lot to say at this stage because it's Gen 1. You all know us. So we're going to get the good old potion out. Now, this is going to be a mono poison run. The rules of which are as follows. The only Pokemon I'm allowed to use in battle are Pokemon with poison in their types. That includes dual types as well. Excuse me. So stuff like Bulbasaur is allowed, Golbat and stuff like that is allowed. As long as it's got poison somewhere in its type, it's allowed. The second rule is I am allowed to capture Pokemon that are not normal types, I just can't send them out in a battle at any point. So I can catch like stuff like Pidgey, so I can use Fly or something like that, but at no point would I be allowed to send Pidgey out in a battle.
Makes sense, yeah.
If the third and final rule is if I am in a position where I cannot send out a poison type Pokemon due to all my poison types being knocked out, and the only Pokemon I've got left is a non-poison type, that automatically counts as a loss. That would be effectively a whiteout, and I've got to reset the game, basically.
Okay.
So, them's the rules.
So, I guess the first question from me is, why poison?
The reason why I picked poison is because in Gen 1 at least, I mean, I wanted to put some sort of restriction on this because, to be honest with you, in hindsight, Gen 1 is not that difficult to beat anymore. There's a lot of things that you can do to exploit it, even things that aren't glitches, like, you know, the AI is quite exploitable, certain items, when you realise how they work, are exploitable. So I figured, in order to make this a little bit more challenging, and because I've kind of played this game for years, I would try and make it a little bit more challenging for myself. The reason why I picked poison is because in Generation 1 there isn't a huge amount of variance between different Pokemon in different types. The only ones that really have that sort of variance are poison and normal, really. The other types were either too repetitive. What are we going to name this Bulbasaur, by the way?
I don't know. Do you want to run like a theme, or do you want to just name everything randomly?
Well, you know what? Considering it was my birthday yesterday, and this, I mean, and if you're on Facebook, only if you're on my Facebook, you'd actually know where this comes from. So I'm just going to give it this name. There we go. Because every day is Rusev Day. Done.
That works.
So, anyway, yeah, the reason why I picked poison is because it is probably the most interesting monotype I could pick, as well as one of the ones that doesn't automatically make the game a complete stomp. Normal after a point, because Snorlax and Chansey and them lot are so strong. Once you get Snorlax, you pretty much win. Same with water, like once you get Gyarados, you pretty much win. You know, so it's... Poison was kind of the only one I could think of where the game is still relatively challenging with the monotype theme going for it, without just being completely boring or generally unwinnable, which would be the case with like bug types or something like that. So here we are, we'll fight our rival, and for the record, his name is pronounced Dumas, so...
Of course, yes, yes.
We are still PG. Now, this battle is actually going to be one of the hardest to win, because even though Venusaur is great, Bulbasaur really isn't. Under normal circumstances, this Charmander can just absolutely beat my face in, and there's not really much I can do about it, so all I've got to do is just hope for crits, basically. I mean, you can see already, like, his damage is way higher than mine.
Yeah. Is it... I know that obviously in Gen 1 there was kind of a defined, almost a difficulty system based on the starter you chose. Bulbasaur was kind of the hard mode, wasn't it?
Actually, Bulbasaur was considered the easy mode due to the fact that Brock and Misty were both weak to him.
Good point,
Charmander
yeah.
was actually considered the hard mode due to the fact that he had a type disadvantage against Brock and Misty. So you kind of had to train other Pokemon in order to really deal with that. I mean, Brock you could get by because of the fact that his Pokemon had got rubbish special stats, and in Gen 1, special was actually one stat, which determined both your special attack and your special defense.
Yeah. That's why Alakazam was such a force of nature in that game.
He was, yeah, because he was actually quite tanky he was actually very tanky on the special. Like, the only thing that really let him down was that he didn't have very much health, but he had a huge special defense stat along with high special attack. And Rusev Day is now level 6. So every day is Rusev Day, and Dumas is defeated. The heel is won.
Because the heel always wins.
Of course, I mean, to be a good heel, you've got to be cool, and, you know, cool people don't lose, so, you know. So, yeah, this part of the game is just going to be done fairly normal, to be honest with you.
Yeah, kind of the curse of early game Pokemon is it's kind of the same no matter what you're doing.
It really is. I mean, to be fair, even with Gen 1, there was still a few little things that you could do, like, I'm not going to spoil the thing with Rattata just yet, but Pidgey at least was actually not a bad choice to have in the early game, due to the way Sand Attack works. Because in normally Sand Attack with one application would reduce your accuracy by 10% for your moves. For in Gen 1, one application of Sand Attack will reduce your accuracy by 33%, which is pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you, as I'm sure.
That's pretty insane, isn't it?
Yeah, like if you had a 100% accurate move, you get hit by Sand Attack once, and your accuracy drops to 66%, which is brutal in one turn. So Pidgey could kind of just get away with just using Sand Attack on a target, and then just switching out, and you wouldn't really have to do anything, because he was pretty quick as well. His flying type is naturally fairly quick. So you could just go in, use Sand Attack, and then your opponent's accuracy pretty true, and that can decide a fight. So little things like that you could do to kind of, and again, that's kind of part of the reason why I say Gen 1 is pretty easy, because once you realise stuff like that, you kind of then just like, yeah, well, now I know what to do, and then you just kind of run the whole game over. I mean, this game's been out for years and years now. I mean, it's been out for like over 20 years now, so
it is,
yeah. Had a very long time to sort of work out how to beat this. It is, yeah. In increasingly ridiculous ways.
With the Sand Attack thing, could that stack, or did that just the first time?
It did, it's just the stacks after that worked properly, so at that point it's reducing by 10%. It's just the initial stack dropped it by 33 for some reason, so...
Gotcha, yeah.
You could continue to do it, it's just, there isn't really much point, you know, it's overkill pretty much due to how powerful the initial stack was.
Makes sense, so it'd be a lot more sense just to use it once and then
you
switch out and start attacking.
Once and then attacking, like, you know, because it's kind of overkill to use it any more than that. You've already dropped their accuracy to 66. I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty brutal by itself. Like, after that, you can't drop it down like 50%. And it's like, well, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through the grass here just to try and get a few more levels on Bulbasaur, because we kind of want to get Vine Whip before we get to Brock. He says. We don't actually have to do that at all for a reason that hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate once we get there. Assuming that this emulator lets me So yeah, as I've said, this game is very buggy, and it's a lot more buggy than people have ever given it credit for, to be honest. Once you kind of start digging deeper into this game, you realise just how much exploitable stuff there is that you can do with this.
Yeah, you sort of get the impression from a programming point of view that I think a lot of the people working on this game weren't necessarily that experienced. And I say this with a full understanding that you had to be pretty good to work on the Game Boy at all, because it was an absolute pain to program for.
Absolutely. I mean, it's obviously the technology, the memory limitations they had were a big problem. They did have to take shortcuts with that, and that did contribute to quite a few of the glitches that ended up turning up, especially revolving the old man missing that.
Yeah, but I do think a lot of the glitches that are there due to perhaps some of them are shortcuts that could have been avoided. I think there was possibly a little bit of inexperience in a lot of the design.
I think so, yeah. I think if they were more experienced, they would have found certain ways around certain things. Although at the same time, I do kind of agree with the inexperienced thing when you look at some of the glitches and you think, well, really, you should have got that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like being able to, open the menu at sections where you're not supposed to be able to do it. major thing later on.
Yeah, I think Pokemon kind of went through a period of development hell, really. And I think that's probably, I think inexperience was a lot of it, and I think that led to it taking so long to make.
Yeah.
But I think also, when you're working on a project for that long, because they started it in something like 1993.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but I think it was around then. They were working on it for about 5 or 6 years.
Oh yeah, and it's going to burn you out.
It's going to burn you out, and the thing with the code base lasting that long, you're going to have issues with it. But
absolutely.
you can't necessarily fix them straight away because, well, you've got to ship the game, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of like it was a lose-lose situation in many ways, and again,
Absolutely was, yeah.
I'm not really going to say, oh, the game's bad, it's not very good. I mean, obviously, I think they did the best they could with what they had.
I agree. Yeah, I don't mean to sort of slag them off because obviously they did a good job in terms of shipping a game that worked and was fun.
Yeah.
Because we're here right now talking about it 20 years later.
Exactly. There's no denying this game was an incredible success. At the time.
It was. It absolutely was. And
I'd say it was one of the most successful video games of all time, without a doubt.
I think it's up there. Yeah,
Definitely
I think the list is relatively short when you've got Pokemon on it because it really does. Like, there's only a few that are more successful, and I'd say, you know, Mario perhaps is one of them. Call of Duty is perhaps another, but it also depends on what metric you want to use.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like revolutionising the industry and the community as a whole, I think the original Red and Blue go a long way towards it.
Yeah, I think it also was part of part of the wave of games that made gaming and playing games something that normal people did, because it was always very much a hobbyist thing before that.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of people had video games consoles, but they were considered child toys at best. And
you think about stuff like, and you think about how many people know about what Pokemon is,
Yeah.
just from Red and Blue.
It was at one point the single most recognisable brand in the world.
Pretty much, yeah. And compare that with like other games, like compare it with say even like Final Fantasy. There's a lot of people who don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Or
Final Fantasy, I think. Zelda has gotten a lot more prominence now because of Breath of the Wild. And to be fair, Ocarina of Time did a lot to it as well. But for a very long time, it was Final Fantasy especially was a gamer's game. If you were a hardcore gamer, then you'd know about it. But, if you read all the magazines and wrote to the mailing lists and all that. But if you were just, a parent buying a console for a kid, you wouldn't necessarily know of it. You might have heard of it, but you wouldn't really know what it was all about. I find Pokemon, in terms of its success and in terms of the code that got it there, I suppose, is unimpeachable because obviously it worked. But I think, as you say, it definitely shows the signs of an inexperienced development team. It shows the signs of a stressed-out development team as well.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, that being said, though, I do think that in hindsight, it's not necessarily a bad thing because obviously this game is, out of all the Pokemon speedruns, Gen 1 is the most popular speedrun by a mile.
Oh, absolutely.
Of the fact that you can mess around with it and do all sorts of crazy things with it. And it makes it more interesting because every other one is just sort of like a regular playthrough done quick.
It is, and it's also so determined. It's so luck dependent as well.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, but there've been GDQ speedruns, and there was I think it was Heart Gold Soul Silver one. Was it last year, SGDQ?
Yeah. I think that ended in a fail, didn't it? If I remember right.
I think it did. I mean, bless him, poor guy. He just certainly tried.
Oh, he
but
did,
what happened in the end was he couldn't get the seed he needed.
Yeah.
And so that was it. And that's kind of the issue of Pokemon, is a lot of the fascinating part of speedrunning the later Pokemon games, especially the Gen 4 ones, comes entirely out of how exactly you break it rather than the actual playing of it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a shame, but I do think, so obviously, it's a big community. They're obviously going to want to speedrun as many of the games as they can. I mean,
of course.
But for me, Gen 1's always the most interesting. Now, I'm in here. I'm trying to find Nidoran in here. Hopefully
okay.
I'll turn fairly soon. So obviously he's going to be the first poison type we end up catching. I mean, that's one good thing about Poison type is the fact you can get access to them fairly early.
Yeah, well, as a starter.
Yeah, you've got the starter, we've got Bulbasaur, we have obviously Nidoran who you can find in here. Weedle turns up in obviously Radiant Forest, but we're not going to get him because unfortunately Beedrill is absolute garbage in this game. His most powerful move is Pin Missile. And
Yeah.
Pin Missile is terrible.
Isn't it something like... Isn't it like base 10?
It's base 10 and can hit up to like 5 times or something like that.
That was it.
It's pretty... I'm going to save here actually because you know,
Let's have a look. Oh, it's 20... Sorry, no. Yeah, it's 14 power.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hits the user 2 to 5 times per use. So there is a 37.5% chance you're going to be inflicting 24 power.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
That's terrible, even for Gen 1.
Even by Gen 1 that's terrible. So, and the thing is Beedrill's not... He doesn't really learn anything else beyond that. Like, he just attacks things and does no damage. Like, there's not really anything interesting you can do with him, so...
Yeah, the other
this.
the other nail in the coffin with Beedrill a little bit is that Pin Missile has 85% accuracy.
Yeah, which is
Sorry.
the same as Fire Blast of all moves.
Yeah, I know.
Fire Blast does a fair bit more damage as it happens.
Yep. Yeah, for some reason they did decide that they wanted to buff Pin Missile in Gen 6.
Which
That's
is
it.
overdue.
Yep. And so...
Hey!
Which... Hey, there's one!
It's level 2. God damn it! Are you serious? Level 2? Come on.
This game is not going to make it easy for you.
No, it's not. Right off the bat, level 2. And I've knocked it out in one hit because it's a critical. Come on.
Oh!
Bulbasaur, why? Bulbasaur play was too much for him. Couldn't handle it. Right, okay.
Try again, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I can just throw Pokeball. I don't actually need to damage it. Like, they say, oh, you need to weaken Pokeball to catch your Pokeball. With these guys, you don't. It's just a bit RNG dependent.
Yeah, that's quite fun. You really don't have to hurt the Pokemon at all. It doesn't help.
I think it's like if you just, I think with Pidgeotto and Nidoran and all that, I think it's like, I think it's a 60% chance to catch them if you just throw a Pokeball at them straight.
Yeah. Level 3?
Actually, let's give it a go, fuck it. No, swear to God, whatever. This is just how I talk, right? Okay. Okay, so it didn't work that time, but I'm not going to try again, let's just tackle it. Don't crit it this time, please.
Don't crit
Please. We crit it anyway, but it doesn't KO. Okay, I'll
Well, you're in...
Damn it, Rusev Day, it's too much.
It's something like if once you hit it, if it's below about a third, you won't improve the catch rate anymore.
Yeah, like, to be fair, like, you can bring it down, like, at that point it's a guaranteed catcher, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to do, to try and level this guy up, right, we're going to nickname Nidoran. What are we going to call him?
I'll name him after a wrestler, I suppose. I think it's going to be... Because I guess Nidoran's probably going to be one of our big hitters for this run,
He is, so it's called John Cena.
Yeah, alright. We'll have two people's champs.
Yeah, man. We've got Rusev Day, which is every day. John Cena. And, so John Cena's now fine. I'm going to heal him, and the best place to actually level up Nidoran is Viridian Forest, as it happens, because Weedle can't do anything to him. Because Poison Sting is not very effective, and yeah, it's just not very effective. So I'm going to go here, heal Nidoran, because obviously he's quite badly hurt. And then once he's like leveled up a little bit, we'll go back and fight against Dumas, who is currently waiting for us on the Elite Four room.
Gotcha. Because that one's optional, isn't it?
It is optional. You don't actually have to fight him there. As it happens, that fight stays there until you beat Giovanni, as far as I know.
Oh, really? Wow.
So yeah, he waits there for. You can battle him at any point up until you fight Giovanni, because obviously when you fight after you've beaten Giovanni, it's you fight him there, but using a different team. So
yeah,
that team ends up overriding the old one, but you can actually go back and battle him at any point after.
So if you ignore him there and then go, say, onto Nugget Bridge where you fight him again,
Yeah.
and then go back. You do fight him once more with the original team.
I've never actually tried it, so I don't know if it works or not. But as far as I'm aware, he doesn't actually leave that spot until you've, or at least that team isn't overridden at any point until you've actually beaten Giovanni. So.
That's not interesting.
As far as I'm aware, again, I might be wrong on that. I've never actually bothered to try it, but that's as far as I know. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander around in the grass for a little bit. Oh my goodness me, Pikachu on the first go. Are you serious?
Wow.
Well, Rusev Day is already out. So I was actually supposed to have Nidoran out, but to be fair, having Rusev Day out is probably a good thing because Pikachu would actually be kind of a piece of Nidoran because he's probably faster than Nidoran, which means that you can prevent me from running away, which I don't want.
Yeah,
So,
good
Rusev
point.
Day can take that. That's probably a good thing that we've got Pikachu right off the bat. So there. So now John Cena's champ. He's now having a turn to fight. So we're going to try and grind him up. There's an interesting fact with these tiles on here. In this game it doesn't apply, but you will notice that some of the tiles... Wow, Metapod as well. This is strange.
RNGesus does not love you.
Not really. Well, I mean, to be fair, Metapod can't hurt me anyway, so...
That was true.
I'm fine with that. And he gives more experience than he does anyway, so I'm fine with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
In Pokemon Yellow, you'll probably know, I don't know if you've been able to notice, but some of the tiles in Viridian Forest, the grass tiles, have got flowers in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah.
In Pokemon Yellow, none of those tiles generate random encounters
Isn't it weird?
at all. So for speedrunners, what they'll try and do is stay within the areas with the flowers in the corner of the tiles to reduce the number of random encounters.
I wonder if that was done deliberately as a sort of crude way of decreasing the encounter rate.
I don't know. It was either done to do that, or it was done as an easy way for developers to actually get through the area to test certain things.
That's true. Yeah, that would.
I'm not sure why it was the case that they did that, to be honest, but...
You'd have thought that they would just have a number for the encounter rate, because they've got to be able to change it, surely.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember exactly how it calculates when a random encounter turns up. And right,
Although
John's already level 4, so that's good.
Although again, you might have like a junior developer come in, or someone who doesn't know the code base, and they're told, "Oh, go and turn down the encounter rate of Viridian Forest," and they're like, "I don't know how, so I'm just going to delete the encounter slot on random tiles."
And we've got bits already. Right, so yeah, I don't know what it is with the random encounter here. It's like very, and we've got Kakuna, so we're actually getting quite lucky with these.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used Leo. Whatever. Doesn't really matter because obviously he's just going to use Harden over and over again. And it's probably a good thing that he's level 6 actually, because that means we get even more experience and that gives John Cena a pretty good head start. Once we get Horn Attack on him, it's going to get a lot easier. Until then, it's, well, it's going to be fairly slow.
Yeah.
We're barely doing anything to this Kakuna now.
Yeah, that is the one issue with encountering Metropolitan Kakuna, is they're just going to sit there and use Harden.
Yeah, I mean, it does, for one thing, on one side, they do give good experience at least, and obviously
Yeah.
they can't really fight back against you because they can't attack, so... But, yeah, this is going to be fairly long and boring until we get to Pewter City, where the fun happens. It's fair,
I'm
once you
looking
get
forward to
Horn
it.
Attack, Nidran's pretty dangerous in his own right then, so...
Yeah, that's true.
And we are
What level
actually
did
going
you
to
do
the
that
Pokemon Center after this because we are running out of tackles.
I was thinking that VP is going to be a real problem if you have to get them that many times.
It is a bit, yeah. As I say, once you get to Horn Attack, it's not really a problem, because then you've got 2 attacks you can kind of bounce between, and Horn Attack's got pretty good PP as well, as pretty good power, so
Yeah.
it's manageable. But until then, we just So Kakuna's down. Is that another level? Yes, it is. Level 5 John Cena. Right, I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center now. And now So yeah, as I say, this part of the game is very long and boring. So it gets better. I promise. It gets way better.
I'm pretty sure we all had this first couple of hours of it. All of our streams are kind of a little bit boring.
And there goes a police sign past my window. I didn't realise I moved back to Bolton.
Oh, that was me.
Oh.
Yeah, they're knocking around in Leeds.
Well, I'm not surprised about that, boys.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
All rosy at North, eh?
Always.
I say that, you know, I do sometimes feel like I associate better with the Northerners than I do with people down here, so.
Well, I'm from the south, so I'm kind of the same.
Anyway, we're going back to Viridian Forest, which is the best zone in the game. All the fun is had in Viridian Forest, obviously, where all the bug catchers live. Yeah, I'm thrilled to be here, as you can tell. In a way, Viridian Forest is very much a very good image of what this game is all about. It's full of bugs. As Stel would attest to if he was here. Right, so yeah, here's Weedle. The reason why we grind here in Viridian Forest is because of the fact that he's just not very... Weedle can't really do anything to us, we can just tackle him.
It's good, yeah.
It's probably better to actually use it, because as you can see, Poison Sting does 1 damage, and he can't poison us because we're all poison type, so... Best thing to do is use Leer, actually. It was my mistake not to use it.
Oh yeah, knock his defense down a bit.
Yeah, because that means we don't use as many tackles. And again, he's only doing 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. So I think Leer is makes tackle 2 hit as opposed to 3, which doesn't sound like it's all that important, but you know, when it comes to saving PP, there's like 6. Is this 1 attack? No, it's not.
I think it's
either 7 or 8, I think, but as I say, we're doing pretty fine for levels, so.
yeah.
What I'm going to do is I think I might take one of the trainers actually, so I think Johnson will just quite
Yeah, forward attack is 8.
That's fair. Once we've got 1 attack, we can go back and fight the rival back at the thing that kind of makes that fight a little bit more difficult is the fact that he has Pidgey and it has Sand Attack, which, as mentioned, is a horrible move in this game. So
yeah.
It's still not a guaranteed stomp, but wow, these Pikachus are coming in like crazy. Yeah. Luckily, John Cena should be able to defeat this.
Well, they're just really pleased about Let's Go Pikachu coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Very pleased. That was a crit. Actually, playing there, I forgot about crits, is in, obviously, the future games, they ignore any stat changes that might reduce the damage that the move would do. So, if your opponent's boosted their defense, the critical hit will ignore the defense boosts. If your attack has been dropped, it ignores the attack drops on you as well. In Generation 1, it ignored all stat changes completely. So if you boosted your attack at all, and then you crit, it would ignore your own attack boost and probably do less damage than it would otherwise. So
that's kind of ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah. If you used like Swords Dance or something like that, you didn't want to be critting things, because then your damage would actually drop as opposed to be increased. So.
Yeah, see, this is the sort of thing I mean when I talk about the potential in experiencing designing these things, like designing the system, designing and implementing the systems. Because when you were thinking about how critical hits should work, that's probably something that should have been thought about. Yeah, because it doesn't really feel like a bug, if you know what I mean.
It's an oversight.
Yeah, it's an oversight. It's a it's an oversight in the design of the mechanic rather than, oh, here's a software bug.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, there is quite a few things like there is quite a few mistakes like that that the games do make. Like, I think the most noticeable one, for me at least, is the fact that Ghost is meant to be strong against Psychic, and Psychic is immune to it in this game.
Yes, that one is definitely.
Intended to be the case.
No, that was very, very much a bug. Well, I suppose an oversight as well, but a bug.
It was an error. I think an error
Yeah.
is the best way to describe it. It wasn't intended in any way, shape, or form. It was a program.
Yeah. There's this whole kind of dictionary of programmery terms to determine different kinds of deficits in code, and I can't remember what this one is. So an
Yeah.
error is a good choice of word.
Yeah, it's as I say, there is quite a few like simple mistakes like that they made.
Yeah. I think the crit thing I think would be referred to as I think it is just straight up bug.
Yeah.
The psychic thing is referred to as a misfeature.
Yeah. Well, you'd know better than me. You have obviously a lot of experience in coding, more than I do at least. So.
And googling.
Yeah. Right, so we've got Horn Attack on John Cena now, so I'm going to save the game, and let's see if this team can beat Dumas back at the...
Alright.
I'm going to be quite gutted if I end up losing to this guy now, to be honest, but...
So this is the second Gary fight, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Actually, I was kind of tempted to try and get a few more levels on John Cena if I did this, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, to be honest, Charmander's, like... I think Nidoran's probably going to be alright against Charmander, as long as Ember doesn't, like, burn me or anything.
Let's have a look. So... Okay. So, in his second encounter, it looks like he has...
It's only
Pidgey.
Pidgey and Charmander, isn't it?
Yeah, levels... Yeah, Pidgey's level 9. Charmander is level 8.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So, that should be fine.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Bulbasaur against Pidgey, because at least then I've got Leech. If he uses Sand Attack, I've got Leech Seed, so
Alright.
and I can use Growl and stuff to kind of weaken it as well. Yeah, I'm going to save now because obviously I don't want to screw this up. If he doesn't win, I'm just going to save again. Those rats. I'm not going to fight this because obviously I'll take damage. Right, let's see if we can beat this guy. We're kind of on a level playing field again.
Yeah, should be fine.
Why did you even bother trying to go there? That's what I want to know. Should you have known this? Like, should Professor Oak have told you this?
Well, Gary was probably not listening.
Well, I suppose his name fits him, doesn't it? Right, so here's a level 9 Pidgey. He's probably going to be faster than me, and I'd imagine he's probably going to use Sand Attack. No, he's going to use Ghost Attack. Look at that. That might sting a bit.
I've just had a quick look into the whole... You know, we're talking about this particular fight.
Yeah.
If you don't... Yeah. Yeah. If you don't do it, he disappears after Brock, apparently.
Okay, that's fair. Right, let's see if we can beat him. He's used, oh, get out. It's crit, mate. Yeah, and Sand Attack's already. Yeah, I'm missing everything. Right, let's switch to... Let's switch to John Cena. I do really want to have to do that, but here we are. Playing the Country Dog. And he's Sand Attack again. You horrible thing.
Yeah.
Right, that's... Okay, he's still using Sand Attack. I mean, that second one's not going to matter a huge amount, to be fair.
No, it's definitely diminishing returns at this point.
Yeah, so he's kind of just... He's beaten a dead horse, I think, at this point. The problem is I just can't beat him now. All he's going to use is Sand Attack.
Isn't it because of there's a glitch in the AI, isn't it? They'll always use a super protective move.
Yeah, although there is... Wait, this guy will stop critting me. Right, I'm just reset back.
Yeah.
There's two types of AI. You've got quote-unquote clever AI and stupid AI.
Oh yeah.
Stupid AI basically just does random moves. It doesn't really bother to check if it's super effective or not. It just throws moves at you and hopes that they stick. effectively.
Right, gotcha.
Not quite. And then you have to sacrifice all sorts of this guy.
Ooh, close.
Yeah. Hoping that wouldn't happen. Because now he can still stand attack John Cena, which could end up dooming us against Charmander. I'm going to have to use a potion here, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Do I want to... Screw it, I'm going to have to take a chance. What's that? If he crits me, I'm dead. If he doesn't.
That's good.
Problem is that I do need to heal for Charmander. Or do I? Well, I can't. Yeah, this one might be lucky. I'm going to use the potion anyway, and hopefully I'll just use Growl or something.
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, use Scratch, that's not terrible. Give it a Scratch. Use Growl, mate. Yeah, so now it's just going to be an attack versus whatever he tries to do. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
my turn. That's my turn to get crits. How do you feel?
That's alright, we'll deal with that.
Get out. Yeah, he's just scratching. Yeah,
I think you managed to sufficiently fool the AI into not doing something that will actually hurt you, so...
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we had very bad luck to begin with stand attack, but now there we go. John Cena is the champ, and Dumas lives up to his name. Yeah, normally that fight goes a lot smoother than that, just because of all the stand attack misses, I think, and him getting crits constantly as well didn't really help. But,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go, done. Whatever.
Oh, well, much more fun with a bit of drama.
Yeah, I suppose. To be fair, that's probably one of the hardest fights in the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like everything else after that is like fair. There's ways of dealing with it, basically.
Yeah, it's the standard sort of JRPG thing is everything gets easier the further you go on because you get so many more options to deal with things.
Yeah. And considering the amount of options that Nidoking opens up as well, I'm going to save as well here because we've just almost lost. We don't want that.
Most of those options do include hitting things really, really hard as well.
Oh yeah. So we're going to actually do the go through Radiant Forest now. I say we're in a good position because John Cena's level 10, which is good.
That's good, yeah. Level up,
that's
been leveled
where
up
he
really,
wants to
really
be.
fast.
Yeah, John Cena's done very well for us. Rusev Day we can get his level up now as well. Because I think it's level 13 you get Vine Whip, so we kind of need to get some levels on him. But at the
Yeah.
same time I can't really keep John Cena at least somewhat level with him. To some degree, because you don't want him to get left behind really, because he's the champ.
He is.
So right off the bat, here we go.
Champ doesn't wait for anybody.
Yeah, the champ is here. Here we go, Rusev Day. Let's use Leech Seed on this because it makes it a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be damaging us at all.
It's just a little bit of extra damage every turn.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it?
And again, it saves PP unless Rusev Day misses because of the blind pain and sand attack. Last fight is still active. What the hell? Get a clue, man.
Pokemon Center didn't get the sand out of his eyes.
Well, what's the Pokemon Center there for? What are you doing? Get a clue, Nurse Joy. What's this kind of service that you're giving me?
Service built on lies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's free, so you get what you pay for, right?
Yep.
So yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about Radiant Forest. You've all seen it before. It's great. Excuse me. But what we are doing, hey, there you go. What I will try and demonstrate, if this lets me, is normally you're expected to have to fight Brock. You're not really intended to proceed past Pewter City without battling him due to a guy who, if you try and go past him, he will basically stop you and take you to Brock's gym. Because apparently, no matter who you are, you're not allowed to leave Pewter City without fighting him. Beating him, I should say. kind of makes the city effectively a prison.
Yes.
You know. But because of a glitch, because you can't really describe it as anything else, you can actually skip rock completely. Well, I say completely, you still... Okay, yeah, you can skip him completely because of other glitches that let you just beat the game, but, you know, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves there. The point is you can actually get out of Pewter City and past it without battling Brock, which I'm going to try and demonstrate once we get there.
Is this going to be just an exhibition thing, or is this going to be useful for us?
In my case, it probably won't be particularly useful for me. In general, it's not particularly useful unless you're speedrunning.
Yeah.
The only real scenario I can think of where it might be particularly useful, and even then, you don't need to do this, it's probably more trouble than it's worth, is if you pick Charmander. Obviously, Charmander isn't the best against Brock, although because his Pokemon have such low special stats, Ember still does a decent amount of damage if you have, you know, if you're on par with their levels or above them. But if you wanted to make that fight really easy with Charmander, by skipping Brock, you can go to Mount Moon, and just fairly shortly into Mount Moon is a TM called Water Gun.
Ah.
And Water Gun can be taught to Rattata, as it happens. So,
Really?
Yeah, Rattata can learn Water Gun, so all you need to do is catch a Rattata, level it up a decent amount, skip Brock, get Water Gun, come back, and then you can just wipe the floor with him, so...
That's incredible.
Alternatively, if we don't get Vine Whip before we leave Viridian Forest, theoretically we could. Oh, my leaf seed must have gone down. Theoretically, what we could do is we could skip Rock and then grind up some levels off the trainers that are on that route. That's quicker.
Yeah.
But it's not hardly necessary, really. They're not giving you that much more experience by doing that. So yeah, there we go. There's my crit. So it's not really particularly useful to do it in many scenarios. You know, it's probably easier to just do it the legit way, but the point is you can do it.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're speedrunning the game, being able to do that is quite crucial. And also, there is another more severe glitch that you can do off the back of it, which is known as Brock through walls.
Right.
The reason why it's called that is because it literally lets you walk through walls temporarily. So, rather than just skipping Brock, you can effectively just go all the way to Saffron City before you even get the first badge.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I could try and demonstrate that. I won't be able to do it now because of the way it works. What you need to do is you need to have Bulbasaur at a specific level, which happens to be level 8. Obviously, I'm past that now, so it's not going to be possible for me to do it with this particular playthrough. But what you do is you get Bulbasaur to level 8, you get his PP down to a certain level on each move and put them in a certain order, and then what you do is you look at this, because what you trigger Brock through walls requires you to approach the trainer who stops you from the right hand side.
Right.
The game isn't expecting you to ever actually be able to do this. So what you do is you reset the game after triggering the Brock skip glitch. You reset the game and approach him from the right hand side. The game doesn't know what to do in this scenario, so under most circumstances it will crash because it can't figure out which route it's meant to take you to, because obviously it takes you down a fixed path when you're following this guy.
Right.
Which it has to load the coordinates of where it takes you and what route to take to get there. If you approach him from the right hand side, the game doesn't actually have a route which it can take you down, so it just crashes because it's like, oh, I can't find anything, crash. However, if you get Bulbasaur's moves up to certain PP and levels and what have you, and then flash his stat screen before you trigger this, it uses his stats and PP to calculate the route that you take.
Okay.
And with that layout, that route you take ends up basically letting you walk through walls and go wherever you want. So that's how it works.
Interesting.
If that's too much, if people lost track of that, then I will try and demonstrate it after the run is complete. Whether I succeed or not is another matter entirely, because it's not the easiest thing to trigger. As I say, if one move or one level is out of place on Bulbasaur, then the game just crashes because it doesn't know what to do. So yeah, that is it's a fairly significant oversight really, which goes into issue the game has where during certain encounters with like when it transitions into certain areas on the overworld map, like transitioning into a battle or transitioning into a route where you follow somebody, you actually have a frame where you can open the menu in some of these scenarios, and through the menu you can actually save the game and reset it when it's supposed to be trying to load you into one of these things, and doing that causes all manner of problems because you're not supposed to be able to do it, and then the game kind of loses track of where you are, what you're supposed to be doing, and its response to that is usually, oh crap, I'm going to crash now.
Yeah.
Which is to be expected, but again, it's not always the case. There are other things that you can do with it. So we are approaching Pewter City. I'm going to try and attempt this rock skip. If I'm kind of doing it by memory to some degree, because I'm not 100% certain how to do it. I might end up having to look it up on stream. I forget, but I think I know how to do it. It will require me to actually reset the game. So hopefully this will continue to work after I do that, because some streams apparently don't like it when I reset their game.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously heal. Now Bulbasaur doesn't have Vine Whip yet, so you know, skipping Brock isn't exactly a bad idea at this stage. We're going to give it a go. I mean, it is a frame perfect thing almost, I think, so it does require some degree of timing, so I am going to do what I can to try and so what I'm going to do is, if I walk up to this guy, so if I walk up to him like there, now I'm not going to be able to do it now because my cursor's not in the right place, so here's what normally happens, just to demonstrate. He's taking me on automatic. Obviously I'm not doing anything right now, he's taking me there. The funny thing is if you walk right in front of him, he will trigger that from there. If I go several tiles below him, he actually lets me walk several steps to the right before he does that, which is how you trigger Brock through walls. So what we want to do is put the cursor on save, and I'm going to try this again. I'm going to save the game actually right here because I mean, I'm going to be saving the game anyway, but I'm just going to save it here because reasons I don't know. So let's try this. So if I walk in front of him, if I time this right. No, I've timed it wrong.
I'm guessing you have to trigger him and open the menu on the same frame.
Yeah, you have to you trigger the menu before it's between when he finishes speaking and but before he starts walking you to Brock.
Okay.
So when you do that, that's kind of what does it. I mean, the cursor's already on save, which is the main thing. I'm gonna try again. It's a lot easier to do this on a Game Boy, if I'm honest. Try and do it on a keyboard is a little bit finicky, but I'm gonna try again. I might just end up mashing the start button like a madman to try and...
I was thinking that's probably the way.
No, it didn't work. Yeah. This might take several tries. I'm gonna get this because I want to demonstrate this.
I really want to see it.
Huh? Yeah. I don't have the right stuff yet. Anyway, I'm gonna demonstrate as well the fact that this is probably screwed up even more, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, this is whatever. We spent enough time messing around with it. So if I go down here, he doesn't stop me straight away. He stops me there.
Okay, yep.
There you go. So now you can open the menu. You can't actually move the cursor here. I'm pressing up and down, it's not moving. So I'll press save. And now he's going to take me down the path. He's not going to move, but we don't want to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is... come on. Reset the pissing thing, you idiot. Thank you. Right, okay. So if I load the ROM... there. So now we've reset. There we go. So now, hopefully, I should be able to trigger the glitch off the back of this.
Okay.
Even though I'm not really in the right position. So hopefully it'll work. Again, I'm not sure if it will. That stuff, gotta take a drop.
Oh.
So now he's going to take it. You can see there, though, his route he's pretty messed up. He's walking through the Pokemart.
Yeah.
See, and he's in a completely different place. So yeah, we've already screwed up his pathing by doing that. Now, if I've done this right... He's not there anymore. So
Gotcha.
I can just go through here, and there you go, done. So yeah, skip Brock.
That's brilliant.
So yeah, we don't actually have to fight Brock yet. So that's how that glitch is done. I'm going to save again. No, there's two. So yeah, that's the Brock skip. Again, we could theoretically go all the way to Mount Moon, grab Water Gun and come back. We don't need to do that. Literally, all we need to do is get John Cena Vine. That's it. The issue being is obviously some of these trainers are a bit strong, so we don't really want to push our luck here. There is one trainer with a Spearow on this route who I really don't want to get on the wrong side of at this stage, to be honest. Oh, John Cena's out. Damn it! The champ is here. We didn't want him to be, but he's here. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be expecting to see out of this game, is stuff like that. Obviously, that was not intentional. Obviously, the reason being is you're not intending to be able to open up the menu when he's talking to you, for obvious reasons. Because then stuff like that happens. Now, if I was to approach him from the right when I reloaded the game and talk to him from the right, and then he would go through the whole conversation, take it to Brock, then the game would crash because it's like, I don't know where to go from here.
Makes sense, yeah.
No, this Pidgey is going to be... yeah, he can just send me something.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You're not going to miss much.
No, I didn't think so. Back into you.
Cool. This is the best fight ever. See, and sometimes skipping rocks doesn't work it. But you know what? It's okay. That's what he said. Yeah, Leech Seed is very useful because it basically means that I'm still doing damage to him despite him absolutely nuking my accuracy. Again, Sand Attack is a horrible move in this game, and he should use it again because it's not fair. She's a horrible person, sorry, this trainer is female. I'm assuming genders. My sincerest apologies, of course. Very unintentional. Just go away. I think I might actually...
Hello again.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to have to go back and heal, because the Pidgeys just kind of did a number on me. Actually, no,
Yeah.
Rusev Day is fine. And Rusev Day is the one we need to train. Yeah, we'll stay here for a bit.
Alright, great.
I'll probably just battle this guy and then go back to grinding in Viridian Forest, because this is kind of a pain otherwise.
Yeah, well, it was good. It was great to see the glitch anyway.
Yeah, so that's how you skip Brock. Again, I think the issue there is obviously the fact that you can open up the menu when obviously you're not supposed to be able to open up the menu during that whole scene.
Yes.
But the fact that I can is what allows me to effectively trigger the glitch. By resetting the game, obviously it causes the game to forget where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing at that given point, and that obviously causes all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I should point out with that glitch is you noticed I actually walked through where the trainer was. You have to walk through where he was, because as it happens, he's still technically there, So if you walk in anywhere within his line of sight, he will still see you and then still take you back to Brock. While walking over the tile that he's supposed to be standing on, you're not in his line of sight, so he doesn't actually see you, if that makes sense. So yeah, to actually skip him, you have to walk over where he was. Obviously, normally you can't do that because he's blocking the way. So we're going to fight this bug catcher. He can't really do much to us. He's terrible. We met him in Brilliant Forest, apparently. I don't know who he is.
No. You might be lying.
I mean, to be fair, well, maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he's gaslighting me.
Yeah.
Makes him a generally horrible person. I'm just not going to point that out.
I agree. You should beat him up.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to make him pay for trying to see him. He's the last person I'm actually going to try and fight against on this route because I'm kind of getting beaten up doing this. Rusev Day is not particularly strong without. I mean, the levels you get from Brock do make a pretty significant difference. And also, Brock gives you a boost to your attack when you beat him.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot they used to do that.
The badges do give a boost to your stats when you get them. I think it's equal to. I think it increases your stats to 9/8 of what they would be normally or something.
Right.
So it's not a huge boost by any stretch. But it is noticeable. As you can see, these battles are going a fair bit slower than they would normally otherwise go.
So one thing you could do is turn the text speed up. Probably.
Yeah, I probably will do that after I finish this fight because I'm kind of matching A to make the text speed go faster.
Yeah.
There is an interesting thing you can do to speed it up, which is with speedruns is known as red bar. Is it will actually skip out some of the pauses in the and some of the sound effects due to the blinking, which makes the game
right, yeah.
So if you can trigger that and keep it on as long as possible, that saves a lot of time when you're doing the run. And there is also a glitch which allows you to trigger the red bar speed in the overworld naturally. So yeah, we beat him. I'm going to go back now and train in Brilliant Forest because the next guy I'm not too confident about visiting. I'm going to walk again through here. So he's back now. And now he's going to take me to Brock. Normally. So the game's fixed itself reasonably enough, but obviously, as I say, we've demonstrated now that we can actually skip this guy if we want to.
Yeah.
Got the right stuff going ahead, Brock? No, I don't have the right stuff yet. You've been a thorn in my side for the last 5 minutes, mister.
Yes, welcome to Pokemon Red, where walls are optional.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, the entire game is actually optional. There is a way of beating it through memory manipulation without actually doing anything, so...
yes, you know. walls are optional, and the actual gameplay merely a suggestion.
Yeah, that's the good thing about Pokemon Red, is it gives you choices. You know, it allows you freedom. You know, it's a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want.
Play the game.
You know,
rate the game.
It's like, you want us to be a Pokemon trainer? What if I don't want to be a Pokemon trainer? What if I just want to beat the game and not be a Pokemon trainer? Well, you can.
Yeah. Or just, you know, warp yourself into Pokemon Gold instead.
Yeah.
And then onwards into, what was it? One of the Zelda games?
Pretty much.
Brilliant. I'm referring to a task bot.
Oh yeah.
Performance, let's say, at one of the GDQs. I can't remember what it was, but they used the arbitrary code execution glitch in Pokemon. I think it was Yellow.
Yeah.
Which basically, what that means in layman's terms is, obviously, the game is made up of code the programmers wrote that tells it to do certain things. So Cole's going to push the attack button. It knows to bring up the move window, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So the arbitrary code execution means that you can run, i.e. you can write your own code and you can put it into the game and make the game run it instead of what they want it to do, which means you can make it do anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you can do with this. The glitch that you can use to kind of do that is called an item underflow, where basically through a combination of other things, items, and well, I think it's kind of an oversight, but basically you can get the number of items in your bag down to -1 items.
Yes.
Obviously, this causes a bit of a problem because how do you calculate -1 items in code? Well, it rolls it over or rolls back. So it goes from 0 to 255. So your bag just kind of becomes becomes full of items and glitches, basically.
Yeah.
Through the underflowed bag, you can then start memory manipulation. Messing with the code to make certain doors take you to certain places that they wouldn't normally take you to, make certain NPCs give you different lines of dialogue, make certain objects do certain different things that they wouldn't normally otherwise do. The most interesting one of which I've seen is a person who made the sign for Blaine's gym give you an Eevee.
Wow.
And it would give you an Eevee every single time you spoke to it.
That's quite impressive.
So yeah, there's quite a few ways in which you can just completely muck this game. I'm not going to do item underflow on this run again because it just completely destroys the game.
Yeah, you don't really get to use the save properly thereafter.
Yeah. Once you've done item underflow, there's no turning back. You've officially you've gone to the dark side.
Yeah, the bag.
Irreversibly screwed.
The bag is actually a mystical gateway to a hellish land. We will not go there.
I mean, to be fair, there is quite a few. I mean, some of the glitches were fixed in the English version. There is quite a few bugs with the bag. In the original Japanese version, you could actually switch an item in your bag with one of the Pokemon on your team. And that resulted in what was known as the Dokokira door glitch, which basically let you beat the game from Pallet Town.
Yeah, so you modified the memory, so the door, instead of saying, oh, we'll go to, I think it's downstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the doors to, like, to your house or something, because you do it outside. You go doors to do it.
That was the one.
Take a certain number of steps outdoors, and then you go into your house, but through the memory arbitrary code manipulation that you've done, the door to your house leads straight to the Hall of Fame room.
Yeah, so by changing the memory, you convince the game to take you to the Hall of Fame rather than into your house.
Exactly, yeah. So, and by obviously, as soon as you go into the Hall of Fame, you automatically win the game. So, yeah,
which is brilliant.
You can beat the game in about 5 minutes using that glitch, which they fixed, but obviously, you know.
No patching back then, so.
Yeah, they didn't really have patching back then. Obviously, nothing else really got fixed, as shown already. You know, we're actually already here, and you know, we're already just breaking the game and doing things we're not supposed to be doing. But I'm going to save now because I'm going to fight Brock, and well, how much time do we have now? We might just end it at Brock, actually. I think.
All right.
I mean, we kind of started late anyway, and to be honest with you, the rest of this is literally just going to be me fighting random people and looking to that moon. So, yeah, we'll do Brock, and then we'll call it a night. I think we got one glitch out of it. I'm happy with that.
Sounds good.
Now, obviously, with that route, because Charmander as a whole is generally better than Bulbasaur at this point, Charmander's a lot easier at dealing with that route than Bulbasaur is. So getting through that route to Mount Moon and then back again after skipping Brock is a lot more feasible with Charmander than with Bulbasaur in the party. That being said, by the time Charmander's got through that route, he's probably a high enough level to beat Brock by himself anyway, so yeah, there you go.
Makes sense, yeah.
So there goes Diglett. I don't know if I want to heal before I fight Brock, just to make sure. Again, Bulbasaur's kind of not very strong at this point in the game. And there's Sand Attack, of course. Shoots another fire. That'll be fine, I think. Yeah, a little force hit there. So, yeah, I think I'm kind of overthinking this, I think, to be honest with you. It's Brock, I mean, you've got Vine with both his Pokemon go down in one hit. Whatever. I'm kind of obligated to do this. This is going to be like the How does the oh, forget it. You know what? I can't bother. Let's just. He doesn't deserve this music, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Another time.
Here we Right, you don't deserve it anymore. You don't deserve Brock Lesnar's music because he's better than you. Whatever. Yeah, Brock Lesnar would actually be quite, dangerous and stuff. Brock in the game is just a lecherous bird who just dies to a balls.
Yep.
I'll be honest, this is kind of cathartic because from what little of the anime I actually watched, I did not like Brock at all.
Nope.
He was my least favourite character. People complain about Misty being a tsundere, but Brock perving over every single woman he met was magnitudes more annoying.
Yeah.
So, bye Brock, go away forever.
I am enjoying the catharsis of you just ripping through his team, by the way.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Because I played yellow, so.
Yeah, he's a bit more difficult to do in yellow. I think you can still do the Brock skip in yellow though, so that's one other option as well if you wanted to do that. But to be fair, yellow gives you quite a few other options to beat him with as well. So.
I just go west and get a Mankey.
Yeah, Mankey beats him, Butter freaking beats him, which is the funniest thing ever because Brock, despite being a super intelligent gym leader, does not use any rock moves on his team because he's an idiot.
Gen 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, what could they really given him?
Don't know. Honestly.
That wouldn't have just made him ridiculously hard. No pun intended. In many ways, Brock is hard. Yeah, I went now, they don't care. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it a night there, because we did start off a bit late, and to be honest, the rest of it is going to be just me walking to Mount Moon, which nobody really cares about, to be honest. Yeah, next time we'll probably be doing Misty. We may attempt to trigger a glitch known as Trainer Fly, if I am able to get an Abra from there. That's a big if, because Abra is a pain to catch at this level. But if we do, then yeah, more glitches, hopefully. So, yeah, this has been Pokemon Red, which I'm now going to save again, because I can't remember if I actually did it wrong. I'm sure I did, but whatever. I'm going to save again. Because you can never save too often.
That's true.
Always save again, every time.
Better to save twice than lose your save.
Exactly. Although in many ways you can lose your save even despite saving in this game, because you can destroy your save file. So
true.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back at some point, maybe next weekend, I think.
We're back tomorrow, because I'll be doing...
Yes.
Yep, I'll be doing Pokemon White same time, but shifted forward a day.
Yeah, so it's in Pokemon White tomorrow, a little bit earlier than this one, I think, in the day, probably about 10 PM or something, isn't it?
10 PM, yeah.
Yeah, so 10 PM tomorrow, Pokemon White with Teapot, which is a much less glitchy game and actually works properly. And was not made by monkeys.
Far less fun.
Yeah. I don't remember what game he's playing, but I'm sure we'll get there.
We'll try and remember before tomorrow.
Yes, we will. So, hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow.
See ya.